All right, let's talk about building some serious arms. Today, we're breaking down a killer 6-move workout that's pretty much the definitive guide for getting bigger, stronger biceps. This is the only plan you're going to need. So let's jump right in. So, are you ready? Really ready to build some impressive, well-defined arms? Because that's what we're here for. We're not just chasing size for the sake of size. We're talking about the whole package: the mass, the shape, the definition. This routine is going to be your blueprint for all of it. Okay, here's the game plan. We'll kick things off with the ultimate bicep workout itself, starting with how to build that foundational mass. Then we'll get into adding some real dimension and sculpting that perfect peak. And to wrap it all up, we'll go over the keys that actually make you grow. All right, section 1, the ultimate bicep workout. This is your 6-move plan for both size and strength. Look, this isn't just some random list of curls I threw together. It's a strategic attack on your biceps from every single angle to make sure we get balanced growth. First things first, let's talk about building that foundational mass. Think of this as laying the foundation for a skyscraper. Exercises 1 and 2 are your core lifts. These are the heavy hitters, the ones that are going to pack on some serious, noticeable size right from the get-go. And starting us off is number 1, the alternating dumbbell curl. You can't go wrong with a classic, right? And this one is a classic for a reason. It's an absolute must-do because it lets you hone in on each arm, one at a time, which is key for building that balanced, symmetrical look we're all after. Now, form is absolutely everything here, so listen up. You're going to stand, dumbbell in each hand, palms facing forward. The trick is to lock your elbows to your sides. They shouldn't be moving at all. Then you curl one dumbbell up, and here's the magic part. Squeeze that bicep at the top. Squeeze it like you mean it. Then, and this is crucial, control the weight all the way back down. Don't just let it drop. That slow, controlled negative part, that's where you really build the muscle. Your target here is going to be 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps for each arm. And let me be clear, the biggest mistake people make is swinging their body to get the weight up. Don't do it. No momentum, no rocking back and forth. You need to make your biceps do 100% of the work. That's how you'll get the results. Okay, moving on to our second mass builder, and this one is an absolute killer. We're talking about Easy Bar 21s. If you've been around the gym, you've heard of these. They're legendary for a reason. This single exercise is going to torch your biceps by hitting them in 3 different ways, all in one set. So how do you do 21s? It's simple but brutal. You start with 7 reps just from the bottom to the halfway point. Then, immediately, you do another 7 reps from that halfway point all the way to the top. And to finish it off, you gut out 7 more reps using the full range of motion. That's 21 reps in total, and trust me, the pump you'll get is absolutely insane. It just floods the muscle with blood. You're going to aim for 3 sets of this, and that's all you'll need, I promise. It's designed to completely exhaust your biceps. Just like before, the rules are simple: no cheating, no using your back, no momentum. We're looking for pure, unadulterated muscle activation here. Okay, our foundation for mass is laid. Now it's time to start adding some real dimension. Exercises 3 and 4 are all about building thickness and hitting those forearms. A lot of people don't know this, but there's a muscle underneath your main bicep called the brachialis. When you make that muscle bigger, it literally pushes your bicep up, making your whole arm look thicker and fuller. That's our target now. And the first way we're going to hit that muscle is with exercise number 3, the cross body hammer curl. This is an incredible variation for building that thickness we were just talking about. The key difference is, instead of curling straight up, you're going to curl the dumbbell across your body. Let's look at how to do this right, and more importantly, how not to do it. The biggest mistake is going too heavy. You want to use a light to medium weight here. Keep those elbows glued to your sides, don't let them drift out, and don't rush it. It's a controlled movement, curling the dumbbell up towards your opposite shoulder. You're aiming for 3 sets of 10-12 reps. All right, next up, we've got exercise number 4, the reverse grip easy bar curl. This one is a double whammy. It's not only great for hitting that brachialis for thickness, but it's also one of the best moves out there for building huge forearms in serious grip strength. Okay, a quick word of warning here. You have to protect your wrists on this one. That means using a light to moderate weight. Leave your ego at the door. Keep your wrists straight, no bending, and use a smooth, controlled motion. You're not jerking the weight up. At the top of the movement, give both your forearms and your biceps a good squeeze. For this one, we're going to go for a slightly higher rep range, 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. We've built the mass, we've added the thickness. Now for the fun part. It's time to sculpt the perfect peak. Think of exercises 5 and 6 as the finishing touches, the fine-tuning. These are isolation moves designed to carve in the detail and build that classic, sharp bicep peak that everyone wants. So exercise number 5 is the cable kneeling preacher curl. Now, you might be wondering, why cables? Well, here's the secret. A cable provides constant tension on the muscle through the entire lift. With a dumbbell, the tension can drop off at the top or bottom, but with a cable, that bicep is working the whole time, which is absolutely perfect for developing the peak. Here's the setup. You set the cable to its lowest position. You're gonna kneel down and brace your upper arms against your knees for support. Then you just curl the bar up. The key here is twofold. Get a really hard squeeze at the top, and then slowly lower the bar until you feel a deep stretch in your biceps at the bottom. No half reps, no swinging. We're looking for 3 sets of 10 to 12 super controlled reps. And now for the grand finale. Our last exercise, number 6, is the dumbbell spider curl. If you want a razor-sharp peak and that clean separation in your bicep, this is your go-to finishing move. It's the ultimate polisher. So you'll set a bench on an incline and lie face down on it. Let your arms hang straight down toward the floor with some light or medium dumbbells. Then, keeping your elbows perfectly still, curl the weights up. This is a very strict, very isolated movement, which means you absolutely cannot ego lift here. It's not about the weight, it's about the contraction. Hold that squeeze at the top for a good 1 or 2 seconds before slowly lowering. We'll finish off the workout with 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps here. Okay, we've gone through all 6 exercises. But listen, just knowing what to do is only half the battle. How you do them is what really separates guys who grow from guys who just go through the motions. These principles we're about to cover, this is the secret sauce. This applies to every single rep you do.
So here it is, the stuff that really matters. First, avoid ego lifting. Choose a weight you can actually control. Second, focus on your form. Good technique is what builds muscle and prevents injury. Next, control the speed. No jerking, no momentum. You should feel the muscle working on every inch of the lift. And, of course, squeeze at the top. Maximize that contraction. Finally, use a full range of motion. None of those little half reps. If you can master these 5 things, I guarantee you are going to see amazing results.
And there you have it. That's the complete plan. A 6-move workout designed for massive arms, plus the principles that actually make it work. The blueprint is right here. It's in your hands now. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with it? Get after it.